Yo, what's up guys? As you guys know, I'm a very sophisticated person myself. I do love art and everything it has to offer. Few of the art websites that I regularly like to use on a public server will be Pinterest. I think Pinterest, there's a lot of art right there. And then for the second one will be R34. I mainly use R34 like 99.9% of the time. Okay, but besides the point, have you guys seen the dumbest art that you can ever possibly find? You don't even know how it ends up there and somehow it's worth like millions of dollars. This is one of the most famous artwork that was recently sold. It was a banana with a tape on it and it sold for 120,000. Like, how many children did you bring in for that Jeffrey guy for you to be able to earn that much money, for you to be able to spend on a tape that is just taping a banana? You know, with the money like this, you know how much my life would have changed. I could buy more Steam games, I could buy more V-Bucks, more Robux, maybe Minecraft membership. Like, there was so many things that you could have bought and you decided to buy banana with a tape. When I saw this on the first time on the news, I really thought to myself that I really should become an artist because it's just easy money right there. I would have just buy a bottle, nut in it, and then I just put in what not nothing 2 weeks looks like. So apparently the guy who bought it was some kind of performance artist. I love Maurizio Cattelan artwork and I really love this installation. It's very delicious. Man, these puns are on another level, man. Wait, hold on. Let me just laugh by next week, man. I'll come back later. Did Cattelan and Daytona plan this together? Dude, even if they planned it, why would they ever tell you? What a stupid ass question is this, man? Nope, Daytona tells me, we've never talked, we've never met, I really respect him. He's a genius. Okay, once you're done hopping on him, you might want to get out, man. Like, you might want to start standing up and then get your mom and dad to come eat, you know? They need to bounce on it too. Why did he eat the banana? I have no idea, so I called him and asked. It was a big question mark for all of us. Can this banana be an artwork? He told me. The same thing with Duchamp 100 years ago. With my performance, I put my question mark after his question mark. This is just a game between two artists. Okay, so the reason why he ate the banana was so that he could just look enigmatic and like he's some mysterious guy. Like, oh my gosh, he spent so much money on this thing and then he still ate it anyways. Like, oh wow, like, oh my gosh, I just couldn't understand this person. Except this moron just explained like totally why he did it. Like, who does this kind of thing? Like, imagine a guy who's doing magic trick and he's in front of an audience and then he has a toilet bowl and then he starts to like take a shit inside it, and then after that he dunks his entire head inside and then his whole head is just filled with poop. And then after the performance, everyone was just asking him for interview, like, bro, why did you do that? Like, your whole head is just filled with like wet poop. Like, why did you do that? And then he goes on to give the answer like, because yes, I was trying to look mysterious. Yeah, you see, by doing something totally illogical. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, you know. So that's why I did it. I did it just to look mysterious. Yeah. Okay, so it was logical then. It was logical that it was illogical. That's why you did it. Like, you're trying to look mysterious. Okay, so you are mentally. And yes, he ate the banana, but also conceptually, I ate the concept of the banana. Hey, how about you conceptually go to the bank and then conceptually put in your card and then conceptually give me all your money? How about that? You know, how about we do that? Like, this guy's trying to sound all deep like he's in a Mariana Trench when all you are is in a frog well, dude. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, concept of a concept. Who do you think you are? You think you're Socrates? No, man, you're Socrates, man. What did the banana or the concept of the banana taste like? It tasted like 120,000, Daytona says. It was delicious. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop reading this. Like, this guy is about to give me like 17 different types of panic attack just from the stress that he's giving me, man. Like, this guy is actually like pissing me off, man. If I ever have their kind of money, I'm telling you right now, you will find me ass up on the Bonnie Blue OnlyFans video before I even spend any of this money on like buying all this dumb stuff. Okay, the next art that we have over here is my bed, and it was sold for over $2 million. The moron who actually went to the auction and spent $2 million on this bed. Look at this. Look at the roughness of the bed over here. It's so messy. Oh, look at some of the toys over here. Look at this. What does this all mean? None of this means anything. The idea for my bed was inspired by a sexual yet depressive phase in Amin's life where she had remained in bed for 4 days without eating or drinking anything but alcohol. Yeah, so it's all the juices, man. It's all like the stanks and the like juices that are dry out. Oh, that's why the guy bought it for $2 million, man. You a freak, man. Oh man, like someone really needs to write your name on a death note, man. The artwork generated considerable media, particularly over the fact that the bedsheets were stained with body secretion. And the floor had items from the artist's room such as condoms, underwear, menstrual. The bed was presented in a state that Amin claimed it had been after languishing it for several days. All the time she was suffering with suicidal depression brought on by relationship difficulties. Yo, what kind of relationship would just leave you so bedridden with your used tampon and all your fluid just like unclean on the bed? Like, What happened to you? Morning birds were looking 45 degrees away when they started chirping. Is that it? They didn't chirp at your house. Wi-Fi was a little bit slow today, huh? You couldn't order Uber Eats, so they had to cancel your order. Is that it? Or maybe it's having dating apps on your phone for like 5 years and then still realizing that you have 0 likes. I mean, come on, like we share the same pain, man. Like, but like really, what is it, man? What made you be like this, you know? Like so bedridden? Two performance artists Yuan Cai and Jian Junxi jump on the bed with bare torsos to improve the work. Where they thought had not gone far enough, they called their performance two naked men jump into Tracy's bed. Okay, I don't know any of these people, mate. Like, just because they have an Asian Chinese name doesn't mean it's related to me, okay? Don't comment down saying whether it's my cousin, it's my friend, I'm blood related to these people. Like, I don't know. These people are like horn dogs, man. Like, I don't know what is wrong with you. The man also had a pillow fight on the bed for around 15 minutes to applause from the crowd before being removed by security guards. Wait, I don't even understand. Like, why are you trying to call your performance two naked men jump into Tracy's bed? You were two guys without Tracy, like on the bed, like on public server, doing pillow fights for 15 minutes before you got dragged out. You both of you are gay, dude. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Why are you trying to make it sound like it's some straight thing? Like, you're trying to have some kind of fun with Tracy. Like, Tracy wasn't even there. You know, these two motherfuckers are like delusional, are they dreaming about Tracy when Tracy is not even on the bed, and they're trying to do pillow fights, like trying to imagine she's like pillow fighting with them. Like, what? Bro, like get some help, mate. When auctioned by Christie in July 2014, the piece was sold for a little over $2.5 million. Unless there's Superman pee on the bed sheet and I can drink it up and actually like shoot laser out for my PP and I can actually start flying, like how is any of this worth $2.5 million? And also keep in mind that all her fluid is gonna dry up and like the smell is eventually not gonna be there, you know, because you're just gonna leave it for long enough, like it will just disappear, man. Like unless it's blood and then you can see the blood stain on like the bed sheet. Like what else are you really keeping it for? Emin ardently defended my bed against critics who treated it as a farce and claimed that anyone who could exhibit an unmade bed to these claims, she retorted, well, they didn't, did they? No one had ever done that before. Man, this is like actual like NFT scams, man. Like all the monkey and the apes NFT, like where they are worth nothing and people just like bought them for like $500,000 or something. Like this is like the same thing, but this is physical, man. Like really, like nobody has done it before because it's just so stupid and it just doesn't even make sense. But I guess in the art world, you know, like people are just trying to find art even in nothing, man. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. If you see me in a different clothes, because yeah, I also had relationship difficulties. I had to take a day off, you know. Slow Wi-Fi, all the cancel. Yeah, we just move on. The next product is Artist shit that was sold for $124,000 on May 23, 2007. Another one was sold for $97,000 on October 16, 2015. Another was sold on Christmas for $182,000. And August 2016, another was sold for $275,000. Okay, so all these rich people who most likely have like dogs and cats, like when they take a poop, you pick it up and you throw it in the trash. But if the artist takes a shit and puts it in the can, you pay 6 figures for it. Like, can someone make this make sense? Like in the artist world, like if anybody is watching this who's an artist who knows a lot about this, why are they paying so much for poop? Like other people who are like art collectors, are they really like that rich and they'll just pay whatever as long as it's like very weird and like, oh my gosh, like never before seen, man. This is the artist, like a shit that he just taken after he ate like 2 McDonald's. Oh my gosh, give it to me. Okay, there's even an Italian news site that talks about this. Someone who paid like 275k euros for box 69. The funny number of yourself. In reality, it is not known whether the label tells the truth about the content, as no box has ever been opened simply because such a gesture will made it lose its value. They keep talking about what's inside as like the value of why this is even sold. You understand that someone could just like easily make a complete replica of it and then inside could be nothing. It could just be like some dirt and then you just put it into it, you know, so it feels the same, you know, and like you could just sell it and like you could just open the real one and then like DNA check is actually the artist's poop, because this is like just a loophole scam. It could be anything inside, you know, it really could be anything inside, and these morons are paying like 6 figures for a supposed artist poop, which doesn't even make sense. You're paying for like shit, dude. Like this is why our species are like a complete regard, right? And we need to be extinct, right? Like as soon as possible, because we like to value things just because of the lack of quantity, you know, just like how people now are valuing horse riding and like, oh, being able to like ride a horse, this is like a rich people thing to do, even though we have cars which is like so much faster and a horse will get tired and you have to feed it. It's not unlike a car. Like car is just superior in every single way. Like we now value horse, but way back in the 1800s pictures, everybody was like riding horses, and like the people who were in the carriage, like they were sitting in the carriage and someone like riding horses in front. That was like the rich thing to do. You see, we just like to reverse shit, man. We just like to do the reverse, you know. Okay, the next item that we have here is a balloon dog. Wow, it really looks like a very big balloon dog that is blue in color. Okay, let's see how much it's sold for. Balloon dog orange sold at Christie for $58.4 million in 2013. $58.4 million for this shiny condom looking dog, dude. Like, there has to be some kind of money laundering going on. I don't care. Like, nobody is buying this dog for $58 million unless there's something behind it, you know.